Good afternoon, folks. How have you all been? I know it's been a while since I've made a video. Um, have just been really observing everything, observing the inauguration. Uh, I really, it was a nice, it was a nice event. I can't even imagine Melania and our president having to go to 3 separate ballrooms. She looked beautiful, by the way. And for the actual inauguration ceremony, that hat, what she wore was class, pure class. And that hat, I tell you, I can't get away with wearing hats. I just look like a dumbass with a hat. But if I could get away with wearing a hat, boy, I'm telling you what, I'd be out looking for that one. That was beautiful. But anyway, that's not why I'm here. I'm here to vent. I am here because my feathers got ruffled this morning when I was going through the news articles. And I just want your opinion. I'm like in such disbelief. I've been watching these last couple of days that I haven't been on. I've been watching different YouTubers. I've been watching TikTok. Oh, good Lord. I've been watching a lot and I've just been taking it in because I don't want to come on here and not have a topic, right? What I saw this morning just burned me up. I got a Fox News article here. First images of ICE's mass deportation efforts show arrests of MS-13 gang members and murder suspects. ICE taking the worst first approach with immigration raids in Boston. Fox News embedded exclusively with Immigration Customs Enforcement, ICE, in Boston as the agency targeted egregious criminal aliens, including MS-13 gang members and murder suspects, as part of mass deportation efforts under President Donald Trump. Fox News witness ICE Boston making 8 arrests, including multiple MS-13, Interpol red notices, murder and rape suspects, and volatile Haitian gang member with 18 convictions in the recent years, who told the cameras he ain't going back to Haiti and F Trump, Biden forever. Today was a good day. Today we took several significant public safety threats out of our communities. That was said by Patricia Hyde, ERO Boston Acting Field Office Director. Unfortunately, there were a lot released by sanctuary policies. But we're here to tell the Commonwealth and the rest of the country that we're going to find them, whether they're released or not. ICE also made what is known as collateral arrest, where ICE arrests an illegal alien who wasn't their intentional target. Okay, listen to this.
They're wasting no time. And ICE is making nearly 500 arrests in the span of just 33 hours. The New York Post cover, the ICE man cometh. President Trump also signing more executive orders, including one designed to block illegal crossings. And he told Sean Hannity that Joe Biden's failed policies forced him to take swift action.
Why would somebody say that open borders are good where jails and mental institutions from other countries and gang members right off the streets of the toughest cities in the world are being brought to the United States of America and emptied out into our country? Why would anybody that even likes, you don't have to love our country, you have to like it. Why would anybody that likes our country, the Democrats, allow that to happen? And even now, I watch them on television, they're trying to justify it. You can't justify it.
So those ICE raids taking place in many parts of the country, including the sanctuary city
Okay,
of
let me
Boston.
get this off.
That's where Bill Maloogian went on an exclusive right along with ICE and doing
Okay.
justice down to
There we go. Okay, first of all, I live in a sanctuary city, town, state. And I'm going to give you my opinion, okay? And after watching the TikTok videos that I've been seeing about people's opinions on this and the executive orders that were signed, it just blows my mind how now you heard them say what kind of people they're picking up. Okay. Anybody with common sense, anybody that appreciates safety, anybody that wants to feel safe. Why would you want people like this walking around your neighborhood? Why would you want your children walking to school, even if it's only a block down the street? Do you know how easy it is for a car to pass by, snatch that child, and it's gone forever? Do you realize that? Why would you want people like this living in your apartment building as a neighbor, and you have no idea what their history is? Why would you want to put your children, your grandchildren, or yourself? Me as a senior, I'm very vulnerable because as we get older, we get weaker. It's harder for us to defend ourselves. The same as children. They can't defend themselves. Maybe some guy walking out of a gym that's all buff, he might stand a chance. But that isn't going to stop a knife, a gun, whatever. So I have to ask, for those people that are opposed, hello, sanctuary states, for those people that are opposed to these arrests by ICE agents, how about if those that are opposed, how about you take them into your neighborhood? You take them into your home. Give them housing. Because the rest of us, we want to feel safe. When I go to the grocery store and I'm carrying my purse and I'm walking in the grocery store, I don't want to have to look around and be scared and wonder who's coming up behind me or who's walking in the aisle in the grocery store. I'm not going to tolerate that. So I want your opinions. I'm sure that the majority of the citizens of this country agree that they want their children safe, they want to live safe, they don't want to have to look over their shoulders, they don't want to have to look around the corners to see who's possibly coming after them. They don't want to have to worry about their daughters or their granddaughters or their children getting raised Sorry. Gotta change my wording. Getting essayed, getting kidnapped. Why would anybody want to live like that? With that fear always looming over you. Why? I think that ICE should have the freedom to go and round up anyone that has committed any kind of crime or is hanging with criminals. Even if they haven't committed a crime yet, you are who you hang with. That has always been a standard rule in my home when I was raising my children. You are who you hang with. And if you're hanging with a gang member, you are a gang member, or you're a wannabe gang member, and you're learning from them. Is that really who you want living in your apartment building or next door neighbor? Really? Because I don't think so. I think everybody wants to feel safe. I think everybody goes to bed at night and says their prayers for this country to be safe. I know I certainly do. And I worry about my grandchildren. I worry about my children. And I worry about my nieces and nephews and their children because they all got little ones. So I'm just curious about this. I think ICE is doing a phenomenal job with one hand tied behind their back in these sanctuary states. And I'm ashamed. I am ashamed of our state having these restrictions on the very people that vowed to keep us safe. Vowed to keep us safe. And the leaders of my state are tying their hands behind their back and saying, get out. Well, that's not the one I want to say get out to. I don't want criminals as neighbors or MS-13 or pedos. Don't want them. Don't want anything nowhere near me. Nowhere near my children, grandchildren, neighbors. I want everybody to be safe. And I think 98% of the US population would agree with me. And those few that are on TikTok making those thinking that this is awful and everybody ought to have freedom. Yeah, you put your kids out there. I don't see it happening. I pat President Trump on the back for signing this executive order, for giving ICE back their privileges, for giving our sheriffs that are in sync with the ICE back their power. This is the way it should be. This is the way it always used to be. That's my vent for today. Let me know what you think. Leave comments. And you have a good rest of your afternoon. I love you. Please like, subscribe, please. Let's get this video pushed out there because I want everybody to see it and I want to know what other people's opinions are. Have a blessed day. See you later.